The Warriors have been out of the playoff picture the past 2 years. However, with Klay nearing his return, the Dub Nation is looking to get back to contention. Here's their potential starting lineup for the upcoming 2022 NBA season. At point guard, we got Steph Curry. Curry returned with a vengeance during the disrupted and pandemic-shortened 2021 NBA season after missing most of the 2019-20 season due to a hand injury. Curry put up historic figures and led the league in scoring, averaging 32.0 points over 63 games last season. That's without Klay Thompson, who was recovering from a leg injury. Curry justifiably came in third place in the MVP vote for his performances. Golden State can beat anyone if he performs at this level, especially when he goes supernova, which appears to happen at least once a week, if not more. He scored 30 points in 12 games, 40 points in 7 games, and 50 points in 1 game. Curry had 5 games with 10 or more three-pointers, which would have tied him with Klay Thompson for the most all-time if he hadn't done it across a couple of weeks. Curry hit 96 three-pointers in April, breaking the NBA record for most three-pointers in a month. Curry will be tough to dismiss in MVP discussions if the Warriors can return to being a Western Conference juggernaut and he produces at a comparable rate as he did last season. At shooting guard, we got no other than Klay Thompson. I don't want to state the obvious, but Klay Thompson was an enormous part of the Golden State Warriors' legendary run, which included 3 titles. He and Stephen Curry may have constituted the best shooting backcourt in history. The Warriors have certainly missed his presence on the floor, as they have failed to even make the playoffs without him the last 2 seasons. Klay Thompson has unfortunately missed 2 years of his heyday due to catastrophic injuries. An ACL injury followed by an Achilles injury is a difficult mental and physical challenge for any player. In a recent interview, Thompson expressed that when he returns, he hopes to be a very effective player. When I step back on the floor, I'm going to be a very effective player. Maybe not what I was doing shooting the ball like I was, but I will still be really good and I will just keep going up. Many Warriors supporters will rejoice when Klay Thompson returns to the court for the first time in a long time. Hopefully, he will be able to help the squad reclaim a playoff spot. At the small forward position, we have Andrew Wiggins. In the past week, we've all been reading about Wiggins not getting the vaccine, and the Warriors should trade him because of this. But let's put that aside, talk about his game, and why I think the Warriors should start him at the 3. The Warriors acquired Wiggins from the Timberwolves in exchange for D'Angelo Russell. Many doubted this trade for Golden State, but Wiggins has made progress during his first full season with the club. Wiggins has clearly been playing a role in which he feels more at ease at Golden State. He isn't required to run the offense, and his expectations aren't as high as they were in Minnesota. Wiggins, in a way, is benefiting from the solid foundation of a team that has triumphed on the biggest stage several times in recent seasons. Now, going back to the vaccination issue, on a recent NBA memo, it looks like the league will not allow players in certain areas to enter home arenas or facilities if they're unvaccinated. If Wiggins continues to resist getting the vaccine, it is possible for him to miss all home games. That's more or less half of the season. If you're a Warriors fan, you should hope that Wiggins changes his mind. He'll be a huge contributor for the team next season, and he's the best small forward starter option for the team in my opinion. At power forward, we got Draymond Green. 3-time All-Star and former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond had a bounce-back year for the Warriors in the 2021 season. Since the Warriors dynasty started, Green's chemistry with Curry is undeniable. The two have a natural understanding of where the other will be on the floor. Green assisted Curry on 194 baskets, the most anyone assisted a teammate last season. With Green on the floor, the Warriors' net rating improved by 10.5 points per 100 possessions. And it wasn't just on the offensive side of the ball, Green also demonstrated that he can still be a force on defense. When Green was on the court, opposing teams shot worse from the field. His defensive positioning is among the greatest in the league, and his rotations are typically spot on. Green's scoring is one area where he'll need to work on. Despite the fact that he has never been a go-to offensive option, the numbers show that when he is able to put the ball in the hoop, the Warriors are difficult to beat. When Draymond reached double figures last season, The Dubs went 15-3. To do it consistently next year, Green will have to put in a lot of effort on his shooting. But who needs Draymond's shooting when the Splash Brothers are back, right? Now, at the center position, we got James Wiseman. Wiseman is coming off a hit-or-miss rookie campaign. He showed a strong ability to finish inside and protect the rim. However, he was inconsistent, unable to hold on to the starting center position, and his season was cut short due to a knee injury. Wiseman averaged 11.5 points, 5.8 rebounds, and 0.9 blocks per game in his rookie season while shooting 51.9% from the field and 31.6% from beyond the arc. In 39 games, he averaged 21.4 minutes per game, starting 27 of them. In my opinion, James Wiseman will be a huge factor if we'll see the Warriors make noise in the postseason. He needs to make an enormous second-year leap. He's got what it takes to be a top-tier big man. Wiseman is an agile post player who attacks the rim like a human highlight reel, can decisively deny shots, and has steadily developed a jump shot. Now, let's review the Warriors bench. They have great rookies in Jonathan Kuminga, who is an athletic scorer, and Moses Moody, who can be a steady shooting scorer for the team. They also acquired Andre Iguodala, Otto Porter Jr., and Nemanja Bjelica in the offseason, who all signed for the veterans' minimum contracts and looking to provide a veteran presence for the team. They still have Kevin Looney, Damian Lee, Jordan Poole, and Juan Toscano Anderson. Man, that's a deep and skilled second and third unit. On paper, the Warriors should improve on their 39-33 regular season record from last year. This is based on their offseason moves, a healthy Thompson, and the consistency of their starting five. Just having Green, Thompson, and Curry on the floor is enough to scare many NBA teams. I think they are certain to make the postseason this time. If they stay healthy and grab a decent playoff spot, they can definitely be a contender in a stacked Western Conference. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.